Revelio.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes that
Very well. I'm listening.
decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And do you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you some little you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book! No
none of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing. This place has seen better days. This must be the place Anne told me about. Lumos. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Accio! It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Oh, that's done something. Revelio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
You little needle. Stupid one like a billywig. Shall we finish what we started? Avoiding our problem.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Lumos.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Underestimate.
Accio!
Admiral trick.
Levioso! Supervise! My bite is
Accio. Incendio.
I won't go down as easy. Supervise!
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Reducto! No one takes one of mine! Is that the best Levioso? I think not. Reducto! Reducto!
Accio. Incendio.
Reducto! Time to get my claws out.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. Betting on the dragon fights was the best. What was that? You've made a mistake. Good.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. As you can imagine, I never paid.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Revelio. waterfall. For a thief, Jack was surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. Revelio. There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Super. Incendio.
I will make you pay. I don't know who you're dealing with.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Accio.
An utterly pitiful display.
Expelliarmus. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jack... I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Revelio! I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Accio. Accio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this so good.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search for his cave. Stupid! Stupid one! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. There you go. Stupefy. 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 Potato. Leviosa. Accio. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Potato. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Leviosa. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes. Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention.
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely read, we can access expression. Opportunities will arise.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies today. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, madam.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
I think I'm
brooms
getting
are
the hang of
school
this.
property. I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly... Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
PlayStation